Welcome back to another My Hero Academia anime versus manga comparison video breaking down Season 6, Episode 15, Tartarus, which happens to be the same title as Chapter 297. We'll be going over all of the changes made from the manga to anime adaptation. Of course, if you are new to the channel, then be sure to subscribe with notifications on so that you don't miss a video, and if you want to further support the channel, then please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the join button. To start things off, as Deku narrates about Tartarus in the beginning of the episode, the anime adds a ton of shots showing the different parts of Tartarus, which foreshadows the areas that get overrun by villains later in the episode. After the opening, we get an anime-only edition showing the two brothers Gigas and Briarios talking about the events of the Paranormal Liberation War before the attack on the mainland gate, aka the Bronze Gate. Keeping with the Greek mythology theme, Gigas and Briarios are direct references to their mythological counterparts, Gigas and Briarios, two of the 300 handers and children of Gaia and Uranus. Codus, the third 100-hander in the anime, are the drones that are sent out to stop the Nomu and Shigaraki at the bridge leading to Tartarus. Moving on, one of the near high-end Nomu is also shown to be capable of throwing up a force field to protect Shigaraki and the others. In the manga, there wasn't a Nomu that was shown to be capable of doing that, so Shig for one hid behind the wing of the flying near high-end Nomu for protection. The panels showing Lady Nagant, Overhaul, and Kurogiri in their cells aren't adapted in the scene of the guards talking in the security room. Once the Nomu and Shig for one break through the mainland gate to the bridge, we get some added shots of the security guards panicking and mashing buttons to raise up their defenses. The scene of All for One fully taking over Shigaraki's body and destroying the guard tower using decay was done so beautifully by Takahiro Komori. Definitely one of my favorite scenes from the episode, along with All for One using an EMP blast from inside of his cell. The shots showing Shigaraki and All for One being in sync with each other due to a shared consciousness were added into the anime. While the prisoners from the lower levels are breaking out, we get an anime-only scene showing the suppression troops stopping a load of prisoners before Moonfish comes and ends them all. Muscular gets an added shot of him punching a wall, and at the end of the Tartarus breakout, we get an added shot of both All for One and Shig for one. When Deku narrates about the other prisons also being hit, the anime adds in a shot of the prisoners walking free. Spinner gets some added dialogue as he's calling out Shig for one for not being Shigaraki, as well as an added shot of Spinner and the helicopter from Tartarus crashed into the water. All for One also is removed from being behind Shigaraki as he is talking to Spinner, and instead gets his own scene where he is floating in the air looking over the horizon as he smiles about his dream of becoming the demon lord of the world being one step closer. For us manga readers, the Yoshi Doctor has made it into the anime. I don't know why, but it's relieving to know that this Super Mario reference is still in the anime. The scene of Kaminari, Jiro, and Tokoyami is an anime-only scene. We also get an added shot of the surgeons working on Endeavor. When Shoto thinks about Dabi, the anime adapts the volume 30 cover of Dabi dancing, with the only change being Dabi's hair now being white in the anime and not black like on the cover of volume 30. And for the final change in the anime, we get an added scene of Bakugo saying that if Deku dies, he'll kill him. I love how it shows how much Bakugo really cares about Deku. Their friendship and Bakugo's overall character development has really come a long way since the beginning of the series. So it's definitely a welcome scene. The episode ends with Deku being in a coma with All Might sitting by his side, waiting patiently for him to wake up. Now, episode 15 covers about 2 chapters, them being chapter 297, the rest of chapter 298, and some panels from chapter 328, which covered Stain watching the prisoners escape. All I have to really say is that this episode was amazing from beginning to end. The Tartarus prison break section was some of my favorite content from the manga and was adapted perfectly in my opinion. Also super excited for next week's episode as we get more into the Todoroki family drama. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on episode 128. Did you enjoy the Tartarus prison break? Let me know everything in the comment section below. With that said, thanks for tuning into another My Hero Academia anime versus manga comparison video, and if you enjoyed the video, then be sure to Detroit smash that like button below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.